How's it going, street racing geeks? And it's the day 86 in my career, and perhaps that I'm gonna be headed all the way to rank 134. But looks like anything goes big things, and probably it's not gonna be making sure that the update is gonna be coming out tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that we have the Dodge Challenger, the Dodge Viper, and it upgraded with some kind of modifications and stuff, but now we're gonna be buying anything that goes. That the last time that we actually already buy the McLaren 675 LT, so we're gonna be seeing my cars, and I'll be scrolling down for a little bit more and what I just literally cost around here. So, and it reduces that the sale day goes on cheap and pretty cheaper, right? So I'm not sure that I should be able to buy for the McLaren 720S, and then I'll be buying for the McLaren 675 LT. And without further ado, we're gonna be buying just for a little bit of one instead for over $1 million on the 720 GT3 or the road car as well. So I'm never gonna be called around for the street racer. Now let's just gonna be chose British as well. Now as you can see, that will be costing around for, it becomes cheap as well. Let's just change to blue, and that would cost for 520,000 credits in cash. Let's gonna be purchasing of this vehicle, and then will be maximum upgrades with the Dodge Viper on it. So I got last around hope for very much as well. I think I'm just gonna be favoriting once as well. Starting in 2001. I think that is absolutely said 111 miles driven as well. We're gonna be changing back, and I should be able to stay modified a little bit. That's pretty much. We're gonna be upgrading the engine to 231 miles per hour. And that is how really cost. It's gonna hurt, and the handling isn't gonna be so smooth. It was just deadly. By the way, our maximum upgrades of this and belongs to Utah, I guess. More faster. Then it's gonna be blowing ourselves our mind. And I'll be using as a race tire. And before that doesn't gonna be going for radical as well. So that can eventually cost anything as possible, and we really think it's gonna be something is very interested about here. The car is becoming powerful as well. I think this is gonna be very perfect for this day, and the nitrox that I should be able to go upgrade a bit about this thing. I really don't think I'm gonna be using the manual transmission, and will be getting me the basic nitrox as well. We might be able to get away from the interstate sprint sooner, because how this car is going to be blasted all the way to 5th gear, just like the Group C, and that is how it's going to be making things a little bit awesome. But if I just slightly upgraded anything as possible, that can cost for over 30,000 credits in cash. And looks how that the Lamborghini Gallardo has drifting in around for the rear wheel drive. Probably I'm not be able to get sure that I just pretty use the manual transmission. So I'm probably sure that we're gonna be doing a donut party as well. So I'm not very sure that we should be able to get for a, I don't really think this is a burnout party as well. So we're gonna be finding out, we're testing our way, and how this increased horsepower that turns into something ridiculous is going on. But first, we're gonna be testing about for this thing. The race has already started, and I was not able to get done around here for this moment. The top speed is about 205 miles an hour, and I'm not sure this isn't gonna be upgrading as well. So I used the upgrade of the engine upgrades as well, so that must be a feature about for this thing as well. We should not able to upgrade of this vehicle. Of course, it has for body modifications in Driving Empire, or the way Driving Empire way forwards as well. So probably this car isn't upgradable for the body kits, but upgradable for performance upgrades. And what I just even means. So we got our brand new rim, and being replaced anything it goes all the way down here. So I will be regretting to change like this, and it's gonna be look like this thing as well. So not more uglier, and probably it's gonna be changing around tires. You can about to change anything as possible while turning this. So the good opportunity is it becomes a GT3 race car about here, and it's a rear-wheel drive. And I will be probably to test about this thing about top speed, acceleration, and this acceleration is pretty same as the McLaren MP412C. Transmission is literally same as MP412C. Same engines will be McLaren throughout for many more vehicles as possible. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. So if you'd like for today's video, that most likely we're gonna be testing to this out. So eventually we're gonna be testing these cars after the Dodge Viper. So we're gonna be racing it against in towards the airstrip drag race. So we're gonna be using the Dodge Viper as well, and then we'll be able to say we're gonna be testing for our top speed first. We're gonna be starting for our miles to do this. And what I just gonna be trying to say, let's just do 0 to 60. Let's just gonna be doing for the manual transmission, and before I might slightly running out of fuel. The top speed isn't going to be that much fast, as we're ready to do this. 0 to 60 acceleration, and looks like it's gonna be making sure that the 5th gear, the 6th gear is all the way blasted into 230 to 243 miles per hour. The nitrox uptime is absolutely pretty insanely good, and it's all the way back here to 231 miles per hour, and that was slightly gonna hurt us very much as well. So we're not done here in the interstate sprint, as we're gonna be doing this for literally right now, even battle between the two. Later that midnight, that we just gonna be doing for around for some kind of other races in the highway, and probably invitations have just literally gonna be making so much stress. But I should be able to keep myself and going all the way towards into the airstrip drag race. So we're not doing this again, and by the way, we're about to use something is a little bit interested. I'm gonna be using the probably this is not the 765 LT, it's the 675 LT that we're gonna be making throughout for this thing. So we got 2 of them, as before we're gonna be making it throughout for a drag race. Not me as well. I cannot believe this isn't gonna be making throughout much more sense. Let's see without any nitrox as possible. Let's see the acceleration first. No aerodynamics, and it's slightly gonna be morning out here. Somebody is gonna be taking around for the pole position around here. Alright, we're gonna be seeing right behind. Oh my sweet Celestia! This is not gonna be taking a various win. I'll be using a Dodge Viper, I guess. The top acceleration it is 24 seconds. I feel something is something is not right. And so the 675 LT, I mean, I'm probably not sure. We're gonna be making through this one race and against McLaren MP412C. But once I'm being falls down, even because some kind of illegal things have just gone happen. So let's just pretty start to do so. But anyways, we're gonna be making to ourselves the crowds go roar anything to do this. I'm not using the manual transmission. We're putting ourselves to automatic transmission. Now the 7th gear, this feels it's not gonna be a little bit smooth, but 205 miles per hour it was. So I cannot believe that I'm not probably sure that the McLaren 675LT is going to be making itself for more faster. The 765LT is way more faster than it's going to be literally to do this. I think the last time in and about for the Porsche night races wasn't going to be so due. It turns out the battle isn't going to be so very much as well. Now let's just making throughout for a smooth battle, and I'm probably not sure I'll be still using the manual transmission as possible. Keeping on focus means I'll be trying to make things out. 2,000 miles right behind him, and we wouldn't regret things aren't going to be so well. I don't want Asian viewers to talk about for this time, and even though I should be able to close down the chat filter as well, I'm not probably. We're gonna be doing for something is a little bit for mistakenly to do this. I'll be reducing for one itself, and this should be for boosting all the way to slow down. That started to get a little bit violating things very much as well. So let's turn up the aerodynamics. That says around for many more things as well. I definitely crashed. No, not crash anyways. So let's be sure to make more things. Isn't gonna be making for about for this. A swear word has been occurred for about for more of these things. So in my rims I just pretty use about for the Dodge Viper SRT. The SRT Viper, the ACR rims, or probably this isn't gonna be a good idea. Let's turn on the aerodynamics on. And the crowds go roar. Anyways, it's gonna be a crowd to go quicker it was. Now let's use the nitrox anyways and turn the aerodynamics on for better high speeds. So it's about a good opportunity, but some kind of DNF is going on. We never finished the racing against professionals. So looks like we got any new notifications around it comes. Now return to blast all the way and use the canned nitrox. And what I'm just gonna be trying to do itself is most likely the fastest laps. Finally we enter towards to the finish line, and looks like we're officially end of this video. And that might able to comes out for the downtown dashes. I think 22 miles driven. It's gonna be exactly how many more things is absolutely completed. So this is gonna be the end of this video. In the day 86 we'll probably win of this thing, or shall we gonna be turning on the chat filter once again. So looks like we have censored a lot of many more of these people speaking of these worst language about for this thing. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, so anything before that was slightly out of control of these cursed language as well. So thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'm gonna be talking to you all later.